welcome to Inside Your Destination for the latest global news, entertainment, and sports. I am Dominion Adeyanju. Do stay with us as we dive deep into the stories. South Korean lawmakers have begun impeachment proceedings against President Yoon Suk-yeol after thwarting his shock move to impose martial law. The president had said martial law was needed to protect the country from North Korea's communist forces and to eliminate anti-state elements. Less than 2 hours after this declaration, lawmakers forced their way into the National Assembly and voted to block his decision, breaking through barricades to enter the building. After the assembly vote, President Yoon announced he was reversing his martial law decision. Meanwhile, activists are now planning days of protest rallies across the country to demand President Yoon steps down. Meanwhile, South Korea's defense minister has tendered his resignation over the martial law. Minister Kim Yong-yoon has apologized to the public for spreading confusion and causing distress. However, lawmakers have tabled a motion to impeach President Yoon, but basically the process will take days, and 2/3 of lawmakers of 200 people will need to vote for it. From our entertainment desk, Kogi State held its first international carnival in line with the vision of the state government to promote tourism and attract foreign investment to the state. As part of the opening ceremony of the Kogi International Carnival, Governor Ododo, who was at the banquet hall at the government house in Lokoja, says his administration is poised to making the state a tourism destination and a hub for creative enterprise by harnessing the abundant talent and energy of the people of the state. He called on well-meaning Kogites and prospective investors to look in the direction of Kogi State, stressing that the state possesses a rich cultural heritage and relics of historical significance that defines the present and the future of the state. Other stakeholders urged the people of the state to embrace the festive atmosphere as a way of uniting the state and its people through the expression of their rich culture and tradition, in line with the federal government's vision to leverage on art and culture for national transformation. Still on entertainment, Wizkid's latest album, Murayo, has made impressive debut on Billboard 200 chart. Announcing the new feat, chart data via X noted that Murayo entered the chart at 98th position with 13,000 units sold in its first week. Murayo, which was released on November 22nd, 2024, is a tribute to Wizkid's late mother, Jane Dolapo Balogun, who died in August 2023 and became Wizkid's fourth album to debut on the chart. And on sport, Ruud van Nistelrooy got off to the perfect start as Leicester City boss with a much-needed 3-1 win against West Ham United at the King Power Stadium. The Foxes extended the gap on the bottom 3 to 4 points thanks to the victory and snapped their run of 6 games without a win. But the defeat heaps further pressure on West Ham boss Lopetegui, who was serenaded with chants of "You are getting sacked in the morning" by his own club fans during the defeat. Meanwhile, Lopetegui's side have now suffered 8 defeats this season, but the Spaniard will be holding Niklas Füllkrug, climbing off the bench to score his first goal for the club in the 93rd minute, can act as a boost heading into their next fixtures. Insight is coming to you on Lugard TV. Do stay tuned, we'll be back shortly. Welcome back. With me today is Yabagi Mohammed. It's nice to have you here, sir.
Thank you.
So recently, there has been a rave ongoing on the internet and in Kogi State concerning the Kogi International Carnival. So how do you think the ongoing International Carnival in the state can set the state on a positive pedestal, promote tourism and foreign investment?
Thank you very much. You see, the good thing about the International Carnival in the state is the fact that it has actually brought out the best in terms of the culture of the people of the state, and it can only be compared to some of the best international carnivals. What this government has done is to show its will to promote the best of Kogi State and project us to the international community. I understand that this government is new and this is the first time we're having Kogi State International Carnival this big. I'm sure in subsequent editions we're going to have media partners for us to actually project the carnival to the entire world. But it's been a marvelous experience so far with the carnival.
Yes, it has. So moving away from the carnival, there seems to be a lot of buzz on Wizkid's album Murayo, making the Billboard 200 charts. What do you make of that?
The album just made 98th.
Oh, wow.
98th of 200 Billboard, which is to tell you that it's a good thing for not only Wizkid, but also the music industry in Nigeria, although we can say the music industry in Nigeria because Wizkid is from Nigeria, but the album in its entirety was not produced in Nigeria. But that is to tell you how far the Nigerian music industry has gone. Murayo, the fact that the album was that titled after his late mother, it was released a day to the first anniversary of his mother's death. His mother died on the 23rd of November 2023, and the album was released on the 22nd of November 2024. But as we speak, it's 98th. The track Kese is what is like leading the entire tracks. In all, it is a good thing for the Nigerian music industry. It is projecting us to the entire world, just like Afropop is taking over the entire world. Now, there is hardly any country of the world you go to where Nigerian artists are not known. I am sure in the next few weeks, the album Murayo will shoot up. Maybe, I don't know, but I pray it gets to #1.
Hopefully.
But starting at 98 is not a bad thing. It's a good album and it deserves its place on the Billboard chart.
So what is your assessment of the Nigerian entertainment industry in general and your expectations for the industry in 2025?
For Nigerian entertainment industry in general, is not what it used to be, say, a decade ago. It is now a multi-billion-dollar industry. A lot of stories are making their ways. The cinema culture is coming back gradually in Nigeria. So I'm happy with what the industry has achieved in 2024. In 2025, I expect the industry to maybe double or triple the revenue it has been able to bring into the country. And I'm sure Kogi State will be up there working with the entire part of the country for the betterment of Nigeria.
Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining. You've heard from Yabagi on the Kogi International Carnival, Wizkid's album Murayo, and the Nigerian entertainment industry in general. Meanwhile, visit all our social media platforms to give us all your views and suggestions on the programs. That's it on Insight. Until next time, I am Dominion Adeyanju. Thank you for staying with us.